The woman's body and a man's body are completely different. The woman is tied to her body and a man is not. Because the woman has a monthly cycle and pound for pound the longest and most dangerous gestation period in the animal kingdom, the woman is tied to her body and the man is not. Because the woman is tied to her body, she is tied to a man. Because she is tied to a man, she is tied to the family. Because she is tied to the family, she is tied to culture. Because she is tied to culture, she is tied to politics, law, and most importantly, the medical institutions, taking it back to the point of the video. Women are dependent on all factions in society, and the man is not. Most men can go their whole lives without ever going to the doctors or making a hospital appointment. The man is tied to nothing, not the woman, the family, society, law, politics, or medical institutions. The woman is dependent on all factions in society. So not only are women the fairer gender, but they are also the dependent gender, whilst the man represents the independent gender. This is the true superpower of the man. This is truly what makes a man biologically stronger than a woman. Not just the fact that he is taller, stronger, and faster, but because he is free. Most of what we call culture is the tying of men to society. Religion has this goal as well. When a man gets married, he is tying the knot. A romantic commitment to a woman has always served as the best psychological tying of this knot. And because of this, society has always used women to tie men to society. Marriage to a woman has always served as the best financial and contractual tying of this knot. And because of this, society has always used women to tie men to society financially and contractually. In my previous work, I explained how romance has always been used as a tool for social control. A declaration of love, for example, simply asks the question, will you sacrifice your needs, your freedoms, and your independence for me? Most women in society has been conditioned to not even be able to feel a man's love without some type of sacrifice of his needs, his freedoms, or his independence. A declaration of love is a ritual, guys. So, why am I saying all of this? What is my ultimate point? Fellas, your independence is your superpower. Your independence holds more power than the woman's beauty. If she leverages her beauty to get what she wants, you leverage your independence to get what you want. I'll say that again. If she leverages her beauty to get what she wants in this life, you leverage your independence to get what you want in this life. There is nothing more valuable, nothing more the woman craves than the independence of a man. You see, the woman wants to own the man's independence, the same way the man wants to own the woman's beauty. But on the flip side, nothing terrifies the woman more than the man's independence. Not even the man's violent and aggressive nature. No, nothing scares the woman more than the fact that they are dependent and the man are not. Imagine knowing that the very thing you depend on for survival does not depend on you. If you've ever wondered why the intersexual dynamics between a man and a woman can often mimic the dynamics between a parent and a child, then look no further. Imagine knowing that the very thing you depend on for survival does not depend on you. So the woman has one of two options. She can depend on a man who at any point can use his freedom to leave for greater pastures. Or she can create a lack within the man, disempower the man, and convince him that the sky is green. If she is able to get him to psychologically tie himself to her in the form of a commitment, and if she can get him to financially and contractually tie himself to society in the form of marriage, then she can effectively own his independence. So what I'm saying is, the woman wants nothing more than to own the man's independence for herself. This is the security she speaks of. She will only feel secure once she is sure the man she deals with is not free, not psychologically, financially, culturally, contractually. The woman is obsessed with the man's independence, the same way the man is obsessed with the woman's beauty. The woman wants to own the man's independence. The man wants to own the woman's beauty and sexuality. Now, guys, don't just think I'm a genius out here. I am a dating coach. There is a reason why I'm telling you everything that I am telling you. This is the basis of the intersexual dynamic. This is specifically what men and women are looking for. Most of us are unconsciously doing things when we don't even know what we want, why we are attracted to it, what works and what does not work. The woman is to leverage her beauty and the man is to leverage his independence. Now, this is something that women obviously know, but the men today, they don't know this. Why? Because there is a psyop against the man's independence. Society does not want you to know you are independent, because if they teach you how independent you are, you might just go away and do that. Be independent and be free. But society does not need independent men. Society needs men who are going to use their powers to serve it. So this is the reason why they teach you that the difference between men and women, that women are the fairer gender, that they are just simply the fairer gender and you are the stronger gender. That's not what makes you strong. The fact that you are taller, faster and stronger than a woman does not give you biological power over a woman. As a man, you do not use this power over women anyway. Most men don't feel the need to use their biological power over women, and in societies it is not allowed. If anything, the fact that you are stronger, faster and taller than a woman is used to serve her. It is used to serve her. Okay? That's not your power. Your power is that you're free. That is your superpower. And everyone knows it except from you guys. Everyone knows it except from you. Your power is the fact that you can just not go to work. Your power is that you just can leave a family. Your power is that you can start 4 different families. You can start 2 families, leave it, go to prison, do a spell in prison, leave prison, start another family, and finally settle down and get your shit together at 50 and spend the last 20 years of your life as a family man. You can do whatever you want. This is why I teach my clients all of the time that your superpower is in your ability to care and your attention and your validation. The man's power is his care. That's why I always say, as a man, you need to be nonchalant more times than not. The woman defends herself with her ego. You defend yourself with your nonchalance. At any point, you can turn off your ability to care and to not care. At any point, you can walk away. At any point, you can break the rules and be a nonconformist. All of the men who do not use this are disempowered, and these are the same men who feel inferior to a woman. The reason why you feel inferior to a woman is because you do not listen to what people like I am saying. You feel inferior to the woman because she fully uses her beauty to her full power. As a man, you naturally have a desire to own her beauty, to own her sexuality. This is the reason why your desire and your lust is so strong, and this is the reason why you approach her and you take her out on dates. Okay, because you don't understand that the woman has an even stronger desire for your independence. A woman wants to meet an independent man and make him dependent on her. That is the goal of everything. The woman wants to meet an independent man, a man who has used his freedom and his independence to go and achieve great things. She is attracted to that man. And then what she will do once she meets that man is create a lack within that man to somehow psychologically tie that man to her. All of her reward systems are there. Everything that gets her juices flowing is there. Everything that seduces her is there. This is the woman's sexual attraction. Her biology is geared to change the independent man to the dependent man. So When I say this is your superpower, I am saying you need to wear your independence the same way the woman wears her beauty. You need to put that on your face, put it on your body, put it on your chest, put it on your clothes, wear it on your sleeve, put it on your hair, put it on your skin. You need to be a walking entity of independence, somebody who is tied to nothing, somebody who doesn't like something, they leave tomorrow, they leave yesterday. This is why women are focused on your boundaries. This is why women are disappointed when you can let them exploit them. Guys, like and follow and sign up to the one-on-one coaching. I hope I was able to pass this message to you correctly. There are so many things that I've missed, but you can always have a look at my previous videos to kind of get a picture of what I'm talking about. I've now entered level 2 of my body of work. Most of my content is on Instagram because I've been inconsistent with YouTube. So if you want to see a bit more to understand the full picture of what I'm saying, because it is a picture, I'm not just talking, I'm not just waffling, I'm not just regurgitating things from the internet. You won't find any of these things on the internet. Okay, this is true wisdom, something that is very much lacking today in society. Guys, like, follow, please support the channel. You can buy me a coffee, you can send me a donation. Sign up to the one-on-one coaching. Please give me some time. I've had way more people sign up to it. Thank you. And there's things that I'm sorting out in the background. As I said, I've only started going online. I've been online for about 3 months now. So there's still things that I need to do in the background whilst I am still taking on board clients. As I said, I put my heart and soul into this. So I can only have 5 clients at the same time, guys. Like, follow. See you on the next one.